Aberfoyle Campus School is unique in the sense that we've got 3 schools that share the same campus, all primary schools. So we've got the government school, which is Thiele Primary School, we've got School of Nativity and Pilgrim School. Each school elects 2 female and 2 males from Year 7 to join the SLT.
The SLT stands for Student Leadership Team, and that is a group, well, for the campus, it's a group of Year 7s from each school where they get together and have meetings, and they'll try to discuss sustainability, like issues in the school and what they can do to improve them.
I do believe it's a great opportunity for a student voice and student-led projects. One of our SLT meetings, we sat down and we used the Student Voice Audit action tiles as a reflection of what they think student voice is and student leadership is. During that time, one of the projects that came across really strongly is the frog pond.
We wanted it so we could attract frogs from the creek up there to the frog pond, so that when like parents or even little kids could come by, they could learn about sustainability.
Last year's SLT were responsible for getting the grant, and that was successful. And this year's we were responsible for all the planning, like what plants we're going to use, the location, and then actually building it.
We had to negotiate and design and think about it before we really kind of made the frog pond.
I think it was a good experience to build the frog pond because it teaches you how to plan things and how to get other people on board and why it's so important to have other people on board. NRM education helped us to build the frog pond by showing us what would be a suitable spot to put it, and by telling us what frogs need and kind of what everything would cost.
The SLTs are really just like the face of the rest of the students in the school to collect their ideas and then present it so an action can be taken.
This is a picture of our design of the frog pond that we have in our school.
The little kids would send in like a drawing of what they thought would be a cool idea to put in the frog pond, or they'd like ask a little question.
The reason we ask everybody for their ideas is because when you put the ideas together, they make something a lot better than when you put them on their own.
So with the frog pond, the students were the leaders. They were the decision makers, they were the researchers, they were the builders. Teachers were there to help facilitate them and help them along the way. Sharon Willoughby is a Deputy Principal at Thiele Primary School. She's also very active with the SLTs and also sustainability across the campus.
She's great at listening to children's ideas and encouraging them to articulate their ideas more, and also at explaining some of the structures and governance that happens within a school so children can understand how an idea can come into reality.
Also, something that Mrs. Willoughby does well in our SLT meetings is like letting everybody have a go and like everybody have a say in what we're talking about. And I think that's really important because you get everybody's different opinions combined into like one big idea.
With making the frog pond, if we didn't have a teacher with us, we would have skipped straight through to the making part.
When we were looking at the student voice audit action tiles with the students, I was really impressed by how well they were able to articulate how their work with the frog pond related to those cards, and how student voice and being involved in decisions is something that they strongly identify with.
I think it's cool to be able to build a frog pond in your school and to be able to make a change and to be able to say like, I did that, like I was a part of it and I influenced the school.
I didn't realise how much learning and growing they did until we sat down and they were able to say, oh yes, I can see that we are decision makers because we built this pond from nothing.
I hope that the frog pond will help students to care more about the environment and maybe think more about their actions.
I'm proud of what we achieved this year, so I'll carry that memory that we made a change in the school, which is a good feeling.